Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to go over how to set up the JSSheet. You should have already downloaded the application and entered your credentials. First thing we want to do is make sure the add-on is enabled, so you go to File, Options, Add-ins, come down here, go to COM Add-ins, hit Go, and you should see a JSSheet. If the box is not checked, you need to check that box, hit OK, and you can see that a JSSheet selection was added. If you click that, here you have a couple different selections. One is the base page, so to create a new base page we can click that. If you already running the JS desktop, your credentials will pop up. If not, you'll need to enter them, and then you can hit login and the JSSheet will update. And here we have our base page view. So you've got all the contracts, the date, market structure bias, the MC value change, APMD, and then we have the full price map. And when the R level is highlighted in green. You can print this, and on the print it will save this column, so each page will have this column, and it'll print out all the other markets that are on the JSGet. We have other views. We've got a TT specific view that you can load up. If you're going to use this to link to your TT, you can do that. Just make sure you're running this first. If you do want to use that dynamic linking for TT, it's recommended that you use the JSGet application and to have it automatically created and overwritten. You can also know the difference with this view is that it contains all of the market color indicators as well as the full price map metrics. We also have a CQG view. The difference in the views is just how the decimals are presented. In the CQG view there are no decimal points. In the TT view there are decimal points for the Eurex markets and the ICE markets. The sheet has all JS Services markets on it. So you can scroll through. I showed you can print it out. You should then save this. Save it in a directory, name it, and then come back to that sheet each day and pull it up, and you can hit Create Base Page. The base page, TT, and CQG view will print out all of the markets that are on the JS desktop, and they'll come out in this order. Each time you run one of the sheets, it will create a separate tab. You can create a custom sheet with only the markets that you want to see. Or you can also create a sheet just to remove markets that you don't want to see. First thing you want to do is to create a tab. So you can right click and hit Insert Worksheet. Hit OK, and that will create a tab, and then you can rename it, and you can name it whatever you want. I've created a new tab called Base for Base Page, and I'm going to show you how you can create your own custom base page with your own custom markets. This is using the command line tool from JSGet. So if you have installed JSGet, you might be familiar with this. If you have not, I'm going to show you how you can use it. This is the help menu, and there's different commands that allow you to do a lot of different customization. I'm just going to go over how to create a base page with customized markets. Cell A1 has this command line string, and typically if we look at the other sheets that were created, they're very simple. They just define the output view and the output style, and both of these are 5. If we look at this one, the output view is 11, style 11, and you can see the difference. Here are the different views and style that we have that you can customize your base page to. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail. I want to keep it simple on how you can edit it. So what the first thing you do is you create your new tab, and then you're going to add this command, -symbol show equals, and also -output Excel sheet equals. So the symbol show is going to define what symbols we want to show. So if I want to add some more symbols, I just have the equal sign, there's no space, and there's a comma after each symbol. All the symbols are going to match the symbols on the desktop. So if you are unsure what the ultra bond is or what a symbol is, QP is gas oil. So if you want to add that, you'll just add that QP to this string. So I'm going to add QP. And I also want to add crude oil and nat gas. Then I have a space, and I'm going to put -output Excel sheet equals, and I'm calling this tab base. So what this will do, this will always update this tab. It won't create a new tab, it'll always update this tab. So I've added these symbols, and I know it's going to save to the base. I put my cursor at the end, and I can hit refresh. The reason I'm getting this error is because it says Excel is editing a cell. So you may need to move off the command line and then hit refresh. And it will go through and it'll add those additional markets. And so you can, the order that you put them in here is the order that they're going to come up here. So you can customize that out. And then depending on your print settings, it'll depend on how many markets are going to be on one page. And so you can organize that however you'd like. If we wanted to look at a different view, we could change the view and the style and then hit refresh, and then I'll keep the same markets and create a different base page view. So you can save the file, close that up. Then if we reopen our file, open the base page, if you come in and you're missing your JSSheet button, you may have to come back to the options and make sure that you enable that add-in. And save it, and that should come back up and it should stay there. And then you come in and you just hit refresh, and it'll update just the base page tab. If you have any questions, please contact me at info@jsservices.com. Thank you.